Welcome to this investing series, which has only one goal for the next 3 years. I plan to have $500 each month in dividends passively from the $500 invested each month. And again, each time I will invest in front of your life to show you which stocks I buy, why I buy them, and also how I adapt to the market. And above all, this will also invest at the same time as I do. Hi, Jared here, and today let's invest in the stock market. So for the last month, my $1,900 portfolio went up. I own 19 stocks, which make my portfolio wide diversified. I own stocks in 8 different sectors, including healthcare, energy, consumer staples, financials, industrials, consumer discretionary, and also information technology. And good news, this month I received dividends from 2 companies, and one at the end of December, but the video was already recorded and edited, so here it is. First, on December 29, I received a dividend from BlackRock, 0.27 euros or $0.29. On the 4th, the first dividend payout of the year from HP of 1.49 euros or $1.59. Finally, on January 17, I received a dividend from TSMC of 0.42 euros or $0.45, which brings our total dividend payout to 5.96 euros or $6.45. So we continue this challenge with $500. Now I decided to divide it into 5 for the 5 stocks I will buy today, so $100 a stock. And I've planned to reinvest $400 into 4 stocks I already own today to reinforce my positions in these companies that I love and think do a great job today. Alright, it is now time to invest, and the first company was founded 186 years ago, in 1937, which manufactures agricultural machinery, heavy equipment, forestry machinery, diesel engines, draft trains used in heavy equipment, and lawn care equipment. The company also provides financial services and other related activities. And if you want one last hint, the company's slogan is "Nothing runs like a Deere." Of course, I am talking about Deere & Company, which is more commonly known as John Deere. The company made serious investments in the future, electric vehicles since roughly 2016, and machine learning by acquiring Blue River technology, which blends computer vision and machine learning that enables farmers to reduce the use of herbicides. And John Deere recently introduced a self-driving tractor at the annual CES, which is designed for large-scale farming. The company has been paying dividends continuously for more than 27 years now, and has consistently increased them, for a current dividend yield of 1.17%. Despite the 2020 pandemic, gas prices, inflation, and supply chain problems through 2022, the company still shows strong net income and earnings per share. Net income increased by around 44% per year on average for the past 5 years, with a good increasing earnings per share of roughly 36% a year, to reach 23.98 in 2022. Also a good stable return on capital of roughly 9%, as well as a decreasing price-to-book ratio of 6, which still remains high. It has as much assets than liabilities, so a 1-to-1 ratio, which is not the best, but still the ratio keeps getting better each year, so an increasing assets. It has a good PE ratio of 18, when the average of the US machinery sector is at around 26. So in short, a great company which is also buying back its own shares, currently trading at only 18 times its earnings. As you can see, my portfolio went pretty much up this month, like 3.50%, which is pretty good, like 80 euros or roughly $90, I think. So, first company, as we said, John Deere. Deere & Company. Well, same thing. Buy. I will actually create a savings plan, which is exactly the same, but with no fees, which is better in my opinion. So, monthly, but that doesn't matter. Beginning of the month, 100 euros or $100, that's typically the same. Trade savings plan, and there we go. Second company is in the energy sector, and if you own a car, you've probably been there to spend half of your income last month. It was founded 142 years ago and is still highly relevant today. I am talking about Chevron. The company has been paying dividends continuously for more than 33 years now and has consistently increased them, for a current dividend yield of roughly 3.44%. Despite the 2020 pandemics and many lockdowns affecting gas and oil sales and prices, the company still shows strong net income and, again, earnings per shares. You might want to choose ExxonMobil, BP, Shell, or even Total Energies, which also have good dividends and still profit from the oil and gas crisis currently, but I found that Chevron is a way better company when we talk about the intrinsic value. And finally, a good increasing earnings per shares of roughly 8.13 in 2021. Alright, the second company is of course Chevron. create a savings plan, monthly, beginning of the month, 100 euros, and fingerprint, there we go. Alright, the third company was founded more than 50 years ago, and it invented express transportation and remains the industry's global leader. It provides fast and reliable delivery to more than 220 countries. This company can basically deliver close to anything on the air and on the ground, which shows that it has a huge competitive advantage. Of course, I am talking about FedEx. The company has been paying dividends continuously for more than 19 years now, while always increasing its dividend payout year over year, no matter what was happening to the economy, with a current dividend yield of 2.41%. Its net income increased by more than 70% a year on average for the past 5 years, with a good stable return on capital of roughly 6%, as well as a low price-to-book ratio of 1.95, which is decreasing each year. It has almost 1.5 times more assets than liabilities, which is not the best, but still very good. It has a good PE ratio of 15 when the average of the US transportation sector is at around 17 currently. In short, a great company which is also buying back its own shares, currently trading at only 15 times its earnings. Alright, the third company is of course FedEx, which is right there. Right. Create a savings plan, monthly, beginning $100 or euros, and fingerprint. There we go. Let's continue with an American multinational corporation technology company founded 55 years ago, headquartered in California. It is the world's largest semiconductor chip manufacturer by revenue and is one of the developers of the x86 series of instruction sets, the instruction set found in most personal computers today. The company supplies microprocessors for computer system manufacturers such as Acer, Lenovo, HP, and Dell, and has recently unveiled GPUs to compete with Nvidia and AMD. Of course, I am talking about Intel. The company has been paying dividends continuously for more than 29 years now, with a current dividend yield of 4.82%. Net income rose by 22% a year on average for the past 5 years, with a good increasing return on capital of almost 11%. It has an impressively low PE ratio of 9.44, when the industry's average is 21. There is nothing much to say, it is a clean and solid company, and I want to catch that falling knife, currently trading at only 9 times its earnings. Alright, the fourth company is Intel. Monthly, beginning, and I think that the company I first owned when I bought like chips for my computers. It was amazing, remember? And then I went for AMD because cheaper alternatives, basically. And there we go. Alright, the fifth and last company was founded in a one-car garage in Palo Alto by Bill Helwet and David Packard in 1949 and initially produced a line of electronics test and measurement equipment. The garage at 367 Addison Avenue is now an official California historical landmark and is marked with a plaque calling it the birthplace of Silicon Valley. The company won its first big contract in 1938 to provide test and measurement instruments for Walt Disney's production of the movie Fantasia, which allowed Helwet and Packard to formally establish the company. The company then grew into a multinational corporation widely respected for its products. Of course, I am talking about HP, which has been paying dividends continuously for more than 20 years now, with a current dividend yield of roughly 3.67%. Its net income increased by almost 28% a year on average for the past 5 years, with an impressive return on capital of almost 70%. Moreover, it has a good PE ratio of roughly 10 when the average of the US industrial sector is at around 21, or in other words, a great company trading at only 10 times its earnings. Alright, fifth stock is HP. So this one, monthly, up, beginning, great, and there we go. Well, that's it for this month, and if you wanna know more about investing itself, here is one video here where I invest $100 in 2023, where I break down everything about investing itself. Or this one right there, where I invest in front of you live in the beginning of 2023. Thanks so much for watching, feel free to leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, I will see you in the next one.